Hey, this is Chancellor May. Time for Thursday Thoughts here with LeShelle and a special guest this week, my daughter Simone. We're here at the Arc, where they're clad in their workout gear. And this is one of our favorite spots on campus. LeShelle and I work out frequently, and I'm sure it's one of yours too. And by the way, we have a big announcement. The Arc will be reopening April 19th. So if we're in the red tier, it'll be 10% occupancy. If we're in the orange tier, which we hope, it'll be 25% occupancy, and it'll be students only. So look forward to that. We're getting the student workforce hired now, and we'll be ready on April 19th. So while we're waiting for April 19th to get here and for the Arc to reopen, the Arc is offering some online and outdoor classes. We will drop a link in the story for more information on those, so look for that. As you can see, it's still in use. We're using it for right now for our COVID screening, and it'll be used for that for the foreseeable future. But we'll be open for workouts on April 19th. All right, now let's get on to your questions. Okay, so if you could travel back to the past, LeShelle, where would
Definitely 1 year ago.
Maybe 2 years.
I want to go back before COVID. For sure. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've enjoyed in life and etc.
But if you only go back 1 year, then COVID's coming the next year.
Well, okay, then I want right before. I just, yeah, if I could freeze time.
How about you, Simone?
I think I would want to go back to like 1990. The 90s seemed cool.
What happened in the 90s?
Will Smith was alive and like doing, I mean, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
But he was like doing things.
I was alive
that
too.
were
I'm still alive.
You were alive. I would have liked to see you two before you guys got married.
You were alive in the 90s too, but it was
It's
90,
19.
Yeah, but I was a baby.
95. Yeah.
90s. Just
That's
the
so
90s.
funny that she thinks Will Smith is that old.
He is. I'm going to be the outlier. I'm going to pick, I would like to go back to like an ancient civilization like Timbuktu, where I could learn from some philosophers and scientists and mathematicians that shaped the society we have today.
You can't like
Boy, that's
bathe in
really
the shower.
deep. You went really
Yeah.
deep.
I'm always deep.
Okay. That's
You can't take a shower though.
You couldn't
Or
take
use
a shower.
toilet.
That's true.
Welcome to my life. Next question. We're happy that everyone is being vaccinated at a rapid pace, and we hope to get everyone done by sometime around May or June so that we can resume in-person activities on campus. But even at that time, we will still be doing the COVID screening, the testing, and we will still be having the distancing and masking until we get to such a point where the CDC says that everything can go back to normal, because we don't know that 100% of people will be vaccinated and cleared. So for the time being, you can count on still coming to get tested once a week or so until further notice. There will be some remote instruction in the fall, but it's going to be very limited. I don't think students should plan on having a full schedule of remote classes, necessarily the classes that they need or want, because it's going to be kind of the reverse of what we have now, where we have very limited in-person and mostly remote. It's going to be very limited remote and mostly in-person. So I think everyone should try to plan on in-person classes, but we'll try to make the accommodations that we need to for either students who don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, as well as faculty who may not feel comfortable teaching in person. We actually just watched Coming to America, so this is a great question. I'm going to ask LeShelle, is she excited about it first, because she fell asleep.
Must you tell everybody I fell asleep?
Oops, didn't mean to say that.
No, it was good. I was
Like it?
excited
Yeah.
about. I loved Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy grew up one town over from my town in Teaneck, New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you
So
know some of his people?
we would see him, and I was so starstruck over Eddie Murphy. So I enjoyed the first part, and I was excited to see the second part.
All right.
For sure.
How about you?
I thought it was funny. It was
Yeah.
like corny.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of corny too sometimes. Like dad
Like
jokes.
dad jokes, yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. I
Dad
thought it
jokes
was
are
funny,
always a
like,
hit.
That would make
Well,
sense.
so
Him and Eddie Murphy around the same age.
It was. I thought it was funny. It was not the first movie. The first movie was like
Revolutionary.
a milestone. You know, it was revolutionary to see Africa depicted in the way that it was depicted, with all the wealth and all those sorts of things. So it wasn't that, but it was funny. It was nostalgic.
That's
And of
great.
course, sexual chocolate appeared at the end of the movie, so that made the movie worth watching in and of itself.
Hearing you
that?
say that is so uncomfortable.
Sexual chocolate is he does the Rick James-like character.
Oh.
And the name of the band is Sexual Chocolate. They wear these powder blue tuxedos.
Oh, do they?
And he said, You know, he's got this big gut. He's got a jerry curl. He's singing. They sang "We Are Family," the Sister Sledge
Is it
song.
We Are Family?
That's what they sang. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just great. For me, it was funny just for more than nostalgia. All right. Well, that was Thursday Thoughts for this week. So Aggies, let's stay safe and stay healthy until we see you next week. Go Ags.